On the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, we go everywhere. And just to prove a point, today I'm in Colora, Maryland. And you ask yourself, why is Ken Kiedrowski in Colora, Maryland? And that's because I'm at Barnes Corner Fitness. That's right. And you're on location. Well, Mike and Mindy Montgomery, thank you for being with me here on location. And well, thank you for letting me be on location at your facility here in Colora, Maryland. And you know, when I think of this town that you're located in, I think of this nice, sleepy little place that's sandwiched in between Rising Sun and Port Deposit. And yet, if you go past your place, the place is deceiving, because as folks, as you'll see in some of the shots that we'll take during the course of this show, the place goes on forever. You know the song "On a Clear Day You'll See Forever"? Well, the place just goes on. Just when you think, well, these are all the machines you have. No, there's more in the back. There's more in the back. There's more in the back, until finally you do get to the end, because everything has to come to an happy ending. And it's just loaded with all this equipment and everything else. And so, but before we get into everything that you do now for your customers or your clients, or however you refer to them, how about a little bit of history? I understand you started this great enterprise in 2014, and now you got a membership of about 800. Yeah. Nice work in quite not too many years.
We saw the opportunity that the community didn't have really any facilities to do fitness or to work on your personal health and hygiene. So we wanted to give ourselves, the community, a place to go to. And so we had the area to go, and we decided to pull the plug and take the risk. And it's been just a great opportunity, and it's great to meet all the local people in the area.
So before you popped up over here, people were going to Bel Air to get exercise, or?
Bel Air, Elkton, Aberdeen, maybe even all the way up to Jennersville, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. But to get exercise in Aberdeen, you have to join the military and jump up and down at the proving ground.
And a lot of them still go down there because they work on the nearby proving grounds down there, and they have a facility down there. But it's such an inconvenience to drive. We wanted to have, gym membership's about convenience more so than facility a lot of times. But I think we provide a beautiful facility as well as convenience to our community.
Yeah.
Well, to call this place a gym is really insulting it, because it's as you will learn as you listen to the show, folks, there's much more to it than just gym, because gym brings up thoughts of maybe people remember what things were like in high school or college, but you've got more going here. And you guys are not just CrossFit too. Mm-hmm. A lot of people think that because you're 24 hours or whatever it is, that you're just CrossFit, but you offer a wide range of different physical development techniques and such.
Yeah, we have a small community here in western Cecil County, and it's different demographics, different ages, different interests. So we wanted to provide a place not just for people that wanted to come in and do bodybuilding. That's what most people think of the gym is, but we wanted a place for seniors, for youth, and for moms, or for people that needed to just lose some weight and have some fun. So our goal here is to have you come in, maybe get fit, make it the best hour of your day, high five, turn up the music, and just have a great time.
So I hope everybody who comes in don't bring their own boom box, because then you have 50 different things going in.
Well, they have nowadays they have things to put.
The earbuds.
Yeah.
Those earbuds are funny things. I have a pair that I wear especially for the show that I do from my studios at home. But The ones that I don't like are the ones that have that white thing that sticks out beyond your earlobe, and
Yeah.
I don't know, it makes you look like some creature from outer space or something. So- and you probably have a pair, and you're saying don't insult me.
Well, we have music that we play, but if you don't like it, you can always put your own on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then our classes that we offer, we offer a wide range of classes from yoga to CrossFit classes to Zumba and some senior classes. So those classes also have some cranking music in them, and it makes your day, makes the class a lot better when
You
have
probably
the
have your country and western kicking it. That could be something you could do. People, all the country and western folk would love to hear that kind of music.
Sometimes we cuss too much and fight each other.
Or something like
Not
that.
so much. Most people aren't into country music during the workouts, but
That's not big for country. Oh wow!
yeah,
Wow, write that down.
yeah,
Oh,
not so much.
that's interesting to know.
You'd be surprised some of the music that's
They
played.
don't want to listen to Garth Brooks while they're
There's
exercising.
not too much Garth Brooks being played in here.
Need something with the beat.
With the beat. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
Mindy's from South Florida, so definitely no country for her.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, they believe in country music in Florida, don't they? I mean, because Florida is so diverse. I mean, it's all over the
It
place.
is. It is. Yeah.
And,
Which part of Florida did you come from? Where do you find you?
I'm from Miami, Fort Lauderdale, that area. So that's not a lot
but
of
I found her
country.
here, and we actually met at the YMCA.
Yeah, we met
And,
at the
You
gym.
found her here.
Here in
Yeah.
Elkton, we were going to the YMCA, and we actually met at the gym. How about that? So
It's
it
amazing.
comes around full swing.
It's amazing. I interviewed the owner of a vineyard not too far from here. He was born and raised in Italy. His wife was born and raised in Italy. They grew up maybe 5 miles, if that, from each other when they were growing up. But they didn't know each other back in the old country. They had to travel to Boston, Massachusetts to meet each other. Duh. There you go. And that's how life works.
It is.
Yeah. So now you are active here in this area. I think I kind of alluded to a fact. If a seasoned citizen, I like that better. If a seasoned citizen came in here and wanted to work out, you'd go slow with them. You'd find out what their experiences have been. So you have those people, and then do you have any of the traditional gym rats, the ones that are, the veins are popping, and
We have.
and they can bend a barbell and stuff like that.
Well, we have people from all
Yes.
different shapes and sizes and ages and skill levels, and we want it to be. We have specific gym rules so that we don't want any riffraff in here. So everybody in here is very respectful of each other. So there's not a whole lot of problems with issues of guys bending barbells or all the intimidation factor. But we also have guys that are very much into lifting heavy weights, and we have the seniors that come in. And don't get me wrong, some of those seniors will put a hurting on some of the young people as well.
Yes.
They're strong, and
No.
and they might not necessarily came in strong, but this has made their health a lot better. And but one of the things, like you said, we do is we want to ask you the correct questions so we can get you to your goals, which would be, what's your history? Do you have any injuries? Are you on any medication?
Yeah.
And what's your doctors say, and where are you looking to get to, so we can help you get there. Because if you don't have goals or specific goals, you're not, and we don't help you get there, it's very difficult to do on your own.
And
So
if-
that we do that for everybody, not just the seniors.
Not
That's
just the
something
seniors.
you
So you're not
should,
discriminating.
right. It should be
No
something
discrimination,
that,
folks.
No, yes.
Because if people come in here and there are some underlying things going on, and if they don't share it with you, they're going to fall off one of your machines or something.
Well,
But here's the benefit of, because we cater to, I don't want to say cater, but we have a lot of paramedics,
Yeah.
EMT,
Yeah, you can
police.
cater. It's okay.
There's almost always someone in there that can help. And it's a
happens.
blessing.
It happens.
It is.
But yeah, I mean, your biggest enemy is your ego a lot of times.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah.
if you can keep your ego under control, you usually make better progress in the long run.
What would you say to people who, and I know there are a lot of people like this, and you can't deny it that it's true. There are a lot of people who like to come in here, but they don't, they want to come into a place such as yours, but they don't do it because they're afraid of There people are going to be looking at them and giving them the, like, why are you here, you old, whatever, or why are you wasting the owner's time, and, stuff like that. So what would you say to those people?
Well, Ken, it's funny you ask because it's happened numerous times, and probably more times than we've been told. We've had people said they've sat in the parking lot for 30 minutes and
To
then
work up the nerve?
they couldn't
Yes.
come in. They had to leave. It took them 4 or 5 trips to come in. And then once they come in, they're like, wow, you guys are very welcoming. And what we noticed was most people in here are just like me.
Yeah.
Or just like,
Real people.
Real people. It's not,
Too many.
people watch too much internet, I think,
Yeah.
or social media. There's too many filters on the internet, right? So most of the time, this area is people just like you. And what I like to tell people is, even though you might think everybody's watching you, no one cares. No one cares about what you're doing over there, or how much weight you're putting up, or how fast you're running on the treadmill.
I walked into the place here, and you saw the expression on my face when I walked into the place. I thought I was walking into a bar, and I'm saying it in the nicest possible way, because behind me is where you do all the protein shakes and everything else. And before I leave, I want one of these berry smoothie shakes, protein things. I want to try that, and I'd love to buy one of those on the way out of here. So, but then again, let's see. As we're recording this show, it's back to school time. And you must have a lot of mothers who are saying, gee, it's great to be back here at the gym. Because Johnny and Judy are in class. They're wearing their masks, and I'm here, and I'm being socially distant maybe, and I'm going to enjoy every moment of sweating here this morning or this afternoon, whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's about coming in and getting away from the distractions at home for a lot of people. There's, if you're at home, there's constantly things to do. If you're at work, there's constant stress. Or if you have to go pick up the kids and you're on this strict schedule, or you've been on vacation all summer and now it's time to go back to school and it's time to get back into your routine. And this might be your hour away from all of your daily distractions and your daily monotonous issues and phone calls and work. And we can come in here and you can leave it all in the parking lot. And you can come in here and put your earbuds in, or go to a class, or maybe even see some friends. And just a lot of people just like to come in here and talk a little bit and, do a little bit of lifting weights with their friends and get away from the real world for an hour. And I think that's really what having a gym membership's about, is about you and your personal time.
You mentioned something to me when I first walked in, and it was about distractions at home.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of people, well, maybe not a lot of people, but there are quite a few people who can afford to buy one of those high-end, Pella things.
Peloton.
Well, I wasn't going to mention the name, but you
Oh,
can
fair.
mention that. And you've got the machine, and you set it up wherever you're going to set it up, but, it might stay there and be a nice dust collector for some people.
Or laundry, hold your laundry.
Right, that too. And here, so you have the inspiration of the coaches, of the people who will work you through it and answer questions about what to do and how to use the equipment to the best effective manner. And the people around you who can give you support too. And so whatever you would have paid for that high-end piece of machinery or that mirror thing, I expect that mirror thing to say, oh, you are the most beautiful of them all, or something. That mirror thing, I don't understand that. But anyway, here, you can talk to real people who will answer your questions and everything else. So it seems to me like it's a big win-win here. And again, you're not just collecting dust at home.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, at-home gym equipment's great, especially after this pandemic. A lot of people bought their own at-home gym equipment, and I think it's a great option. I think what you find is it's very convenient to have at-home gym equipment. We have some at our house that we can go get a quick workout in if we're short on time. But what we find is there's still daily distractions at the house, or you start working out and you see something you got to do, or a kid grabs you, or you got to cook dinner, or that pile of mess over there is bothering me, so I got to go clean that up. And then I don't get the level of intensity that I need. But also, what's nice, like you said, we have people here to help you, but we also are 24 hours. So there's a lot of times you have access and there won't be anybody here, and you can come in and not have any distractions, including our staff, and you can be in there by yourself, get your work done, put your earbuds in and go to work, do your work, do your workout or whatever you do, and then you can leave. And sometimes you just need to get away from the house a little bit, and that's
say
nice.
it's mental therapy. It helps. It's a stress reliever.
Oh yeah.
How does that 24-hour deal work? So some people, everybody seems to be on a different schedule.
Sure.
Either because they get out of work late, or maybe they're done watching late night, the Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and they say, you know what? I've laughed enough now. Now I want to get serious. So they come down there. How do they break into place to do their exercise?
Sure, yeah. So we're staffed certain hours of the day, and then that's for people that want to come in and take a tour, or we give a free trial. So if Ken's like, hey, I'd like to try your gym, but I don't know if I want to join yet, we give you a free week to come in and try. We just ask you to come during staffed hours.
Yeah.
Which is in the mornings or in the evenings when most people are available.
Yeah.
But once you join the gym, you'll get a key card, or we even have an app that has a barcode on it, and we have a door that you just
there's
scan
an
in.
app for that.
There's an app for that.
Oh.
And you scan in, and it will let you in 24 hours a day
From your app.
from your app.
What more could you ask for?
Yeah.
But now here's the deal. All right, I'm not schooled in the world of exercise as you are. But all right, suppose an individual comes in. I mean, here, let me back it up. People have always been told when you go swimming, swim with a partner, because you don't want to go drowning. Well, you're not going to drown here, but if you're on a certain piece of equipment that may have certain demands on it, limitations on it or something, it would be wise for certain people not to go to certain machines, because maybe you only want to use certain machines when your place is staffed, or am I thinking incorrectly about this whole thing?
Well, all these machines, the strength machines we have are all safety, so they only go in a limited range of motion.
Yeah.
For selectorized circuit.
Yeah.
The treadmills have clips on them, so if you happen to fall, and if you have that clip on, it'll shut it off immediately. And then the free weight, in free weight area, obviously you've been watching a lot of fail videos on YouTube.
Well,
So on these fails that you see most people do, it's either they're trying to lift too much,
yeah.
or possibly had an injury. But typically what they're doing is, if you're not skilled enough to understand what you're doing, we recommend maybe hiring somebody or hiring one of us to do some personal training, so that you know what you're doing, so you know your limitations on anything. But the majority, 99% of these machines all have limited range of motion on them. And then the free weights, you are the machine on a free weight, so you will be able to dictate what movements you're doing.
But also, say you did fall on a treadmill in the middle of the night. We have like Life Alert, the little necklaces, help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Not
So
just
if
for the seasoned citizens.
Yes, so if you're here late at night by yourself and you're concerned about something like that, you wear the necklace, you hit that, the police and paramedics are notified and they head over here.
Yeah. And what's nice is a paramedic station within a quarter mile.
Yeah.
And we have we really respect and enjoy having our law enforcement and our first responders and our active military. So we give them a discounted membership, and we have a pretty solid, we probably have over 100 law enforcement and first responder members here. Mm-hmm. And it's great to see these law enforcement guys who work together in different departments come in here, and they work out together, and they might be discussing work a little bit in here, as well as they're pushing each other in order to stay in the shape they need to be while they're on duty. And the same with paramedics. The paramedics and firefighters are their health and their strength is very important to them as well. And it's great to have them in here, because they've needed to rescue a few people a few times.
If they see an attractive woman fall off of a treadmill, they'll be right there.
It is true.
Can we need mouth to mouth?
Well, they would also have no problem helping you either.
Yeah, that's nice to know.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we're practically out of time here.
Yeah.
I mean, this always goes so fast, especially when you have friendly people. Thank you for making me feel welcome. And certainly it's an interesting operation that you have here. Any last minute remarks that you'd like the people to know about before we have to say bye-bye?
Well, Ken, I thank you guys for coming in today, and I look forward to having anybody that's interested in coming in and wanting to become better, because if really the epitome of longevity is strength, right? What keeps you out of those nursing homes or out of the hospital or staying injury-free is being strong, being stronger. So the farther you are away from sickness, the farther you are towards fitness, and that's our goal. To help people have fun and do it in a way it's not work and it's not and it's enjoyable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Mindy and Mike Montgomery, thank you for letting us come into your facility here and learn more about Barnes Corner. Let me get it exactly right. Barnes Corner 24-hour fitness, which is 24 hours, just like the man says, and you can get in the middle of the night with your little app or your little key card, and you can wear your little thing that calls the paramedics in case something goes wrong, but that probably won't happen at all. But thank you for having us here today on location. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. 199, 200. Okay, Mike Montgomery, wherever you are. Mike Montgomery, there you are. I've got video proof that I did it. 200 of those reps. Hope you're satisfied now. Oh yeah, I can feel it already. Yeah. Now my arm is a deadly weapon. Anyway, I forgot. Lovely smoothie. Strawberry cheesecake. Trust me, it's really good. I'm at Barnes Corners 24-hour fitness, as you know. It's a great place. I don't want to say this place is in the middle of nowhere, but it's not like in the middle of a big city where you might expect to find a gym. It's one of these gyms that you find in the Armstrong neighborhood. And if you've been thinking about going to a gym, a place to just make yourself feel better, maybe you've been working with a physical therapist and the therapist says, you need some more work, talk to Mike, talk to Mindy, come on down here to Barnes Corner 24-hour fitness. That's my story today. The information that follows is information about Mike and Mindy, or as I like to call him, Mork, but that's another story. Come on down and see them. But what I was going to say, check the credits that follow, because you'll see the website, so you can get more information about this wonderful exercise facility right here in Colora, Maryland. I'm Ken Kiedrowski, and you've been on location. $194, $195, $196, $197, that Mike Montgomery, $198, I hate him, $199, $200, okay. He told me I couldn't leave the place until I did 200 of these things.